So it is Tuesday, March 22nd. It's actually just 20 past midnight, so it was Monday, now it's Tuesday, and I've just been working at my studio for a couple hours ever since I got back from work. My boyfriend and I had dinner together, hung out for a bit, and then I went upstairs because I really wanted to try something with my Cricut. So that's what I was doing for the past like couple hours, and then the last hour or so I've just been drawing. But let me tell you, hey, by the way, I don't know if it's already over, but Happy Nowruz. A friend of mine is celebrating it. She made us jump over a fire a couple days ago, so anyway, Happy Nowruz. I really wanted to try a hack that I read about for the Cricut, because you know I've had some troubles with my Cricut, and I've been struggling with it, and I never really want to give up on things. So like, if I bought something and it starts to become an issue, I try to solve it as best as I can. I'm very stubborn about that. I think I'm really stubborn about certain things like that. So I tried for a few hours just trying to get the cut right. I tried to do instead of the print and cut, just the cut one, or the cut option. I forgot what it's called already on the Cricut, but it's still cutting wrong. I don't know. My last resort again is to, well, I have two last resorts, is to order a new mat to see if that helps, but I doubt it because it's the registration. It's the Cricut is having a hard time reading the registration correctly, even though everything is set up correct. Yeah, so that's my last resort, is to get a new Cricut mat, but you know, Cricut mats are like $30, and I just avoid buying stuff on Amazon nowadays. So I would either have to get it at like Staples or something, but then they would only sell the Cricut brand. I don't know where you get the off brands other than going through Amazon, and I'd rather not buy anything through Amazon. I still use it from time to time, but very, very rarely. I don't have a Prime membership anymore, and what we get there would be things that we just can't get anywhere else. Well, my boyfriend mostly uses it for getting his protein powder, because he knows that's where the protein powder that he likes is through Amazon. So yeah, but just been using it very sparingly, just really if we can't get what we need anywhere else. Anyway, so yeah, the Cricut mat, and then calling them. So I think what I'm gonna do this week is have put some time into calling Cricut and being like, yo, what the heck is wrong with this thing? It's like more than 2 years old now, so I don't know, maybe you know how they do electronics nowadays, where after 2 or 3 years it makes you buy a new one. Could be that, but whatever. Okay, I was even looking at Cameo silhouette cutters today too, but then like I'd have to go through the whole process of relearning a whole new system from the Cricut to the silhouette, which is fine, but like in terms of my budget, I don't really have space in my budget for a new machine. I was hoping the Cricut would last for a while, but again, I have two possible solutions, maybe, like again, the new Cricut mat and the calling. Alright, anyway, so yeah, I was doing the Cricut thing.
Imagine this for a second. A bunch of old rich people with some sort of TikToker hooked into them. Just like a walking dialysis machine. Just dragging it around like an accessory.
This is where we're at right now. Yeah. Here is the progress on the drawing for the print. I think it's looking really good. I just need to add a bit more shading, and then I'm thinking about the carpet, so it's just not white. Just kind of color it in kind of like this, like the wall. So yeah, that's what I'm working on while listening to the Turning Red 4-Town music. Yeah, I watched it, I think maybe a weekend ago, and I really, really enjoyed it. I still miss when Disney and Pixar did, well, Disney did 2D animation, but I really enjoyed Turning Red just because I related to it a lot, and I think that's because a lot of the people who work on it are like close to my age, so boy band 90s kids who grew up in that time, so it's really kind of cool. I read somewhere I read a couple comments, people saying that it was kind of cringy. I drew a lot of fan art, like May did as a kid. I would draw people kissing. I would draw a lot of guys, which is kind of funny because I don't draw guys as I grew up, but I drew them a lot when I was around like 13 or whatever. I even had a folder when I was 16 or maybe even younger when I had my own laptop of just boys I had crushes on. Not actual people, but like, no, so actual people, but like celebrities. So I'd have a folder of celebrities that I had crushes on. I was really into Backstreet Boys. NSYNC wasn't really my thing, it was Backstreet Boys, but yeah, it's kind of funny. So now I'm listening to the soundtrack because it's quite nostalgic just because of um, the childhood memories. Alright, here are the prints. I printed a bunch of them just to see how they look, and they're about 5, closer to 5 by 7 than a 4 by 6, but here they are. So I'm trying to get the color right. The color I came out a bit more pink and lighter, so it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit hard to kind of match the colors precisely. So this is the original, and it's also bigger, so that alters it a little bit, but I boosted up the contrast and saturation earlier, but I didn't like it as much. It looks like this, and it's smaller. So I like the lighter look a little bit more, but maybe a little bit more tweaking. I feel like the dog could be a little bit more brown like this one, but kind of yellowish here compared to this pinky. It's the filter that I use, so it's probably my bad, but I think it looks pretty cute. What do you guys think?
He stays in hotels all the time because he travels for business, and the business pays for it, right? So I said, I will book you a hotel nearby. What does he do? He works with teachers in their retirement plans, but he goes to them. He mostly works in California, no matter where we live. And we lived in Hawaii. He'd work in California. He'd work in Texas. He had like books, but it was more like 7:40ish or 7:35. I don't know. Okay. But I remember thinking, looking at the clock, and he wasn't there at 7:30. And he's just, yeah. And then he was like,
I went to an all-you-can-eat with my brother, and it was such chaos because he was just like all over the place.
Putting everything in. Or...
Yeah, it was causing me like serious mental anguish.
Who had some kind of soup?
I did. I think that's.
We got a flip.
No, I was completely like in agreement with all of that, but then they started to get like into these weird.
Did you put it down without drinking from it? Well, springs first.
Oh, it's a little
radioactive.
It's not as pink as in camera.
What if we put it somewhere else? Is it going to be?
Oh no, it's really pink, but kind of
it's also stretchy.
My goodness.
What'd you get?
Pistachio,
S'mores and lemon meringue.
lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue sounds really good.
Yeah, I saw her like roast the marshmallow right there, right in the container. Right.
For another couple seconds, and I was like, it wasn't really good for anybody.
Game graffiti.
Season 2.
Netflix is like, hey, no. Anarchist piano lessons. If you want to take them here.
Gotta keep practicing.
You gotta keep practicing song T. He looks so content. It's so dark on my camera, but it's beautiful.
What is it got sticking in?
I think you can scoop. It's the fruit. Alright, it is now Friday, about 12:30, and I just finished editing the segment of the vlog where my friends and I went out, and I thought I'd like quickly talk about it. So it's been a while since my friends and I just like hung out in Toronto, got some food, and then did something after. Toronto, or I guess Ontario, has lifted up mask mandates in like end of March break, so I guess last week. So certain places you don't need to wear masks anymore, and they don't actually check for your vaccination QR codes anymore, which is kind of silly, but they lifted those. So you have to wear a mask in public transit and I guess stations. I'm for sure of that because I take the subway and the train every day, so you wear a mask there. Certain indoor places you don't have to wear a mask, but I opt to wear a mask as much as I can. So when we went to the Korean barbecue, I'd wear my mask when I went to the washroom or when I got up. The mini golf place, which by the way is okay if you are looking to play mini golf, indoors. I guess that would be the spot in Toronto that I would know, but it wasn't very good. It was kind of like, it was more of a club than a mini golf place. We went there with the intent to have fun and play mini golf, but it was so loud. There was a lot of like flashing lights, which even for me was a problem, because I'm like, it's like strobe lighting and it's dark in there, so you can't really concentrate on your mini golf sessions. It's really like you drink and you play golf, which is, it's all right, I guess. But to try it, sure, once, but I wouldn't recommend it really. There's probably better mini golf places in Toronto, but that place, it's kind of weird to me that when they don't check the QR codes anymore, because I really got used to getting my vaccine stuff checked. So they didn't really check for that, and you didn't really have to wear a mask anymore. And we took off our masks when we were playing because it wasn't really that crowded, and usually in the holes we were by ourselves, so it was okay. And so yeah, and then afterwards we went to a really good bar down. It's like a bar lounge. It's in Spadina, so it's really near Kensington Market. It's called the Red Room. So if you're looking for a place to just hang out, that place is really great. Their menu is huge, and we think it's a family-run operation, and it's really nice. Whenever we went there, they were just so accommodating, and it's a really good place because the menu's big, so there's something for you. And the funny thing is, we've been there at least like a couple times now, and my friend has requested just one pancake twice already, and they have always given her just one pancake because they have all day brunch. So, but she doesn't want, like, after a night of just like eating and drinking, she just wanted one pancake, and they were, yeah, sure, here's one pancake, and then they made it for her. So anyway, if you are looking, I would recommend going to the Red Room. It's really nice. We've always had a good time there because it's really chill. One time we went, and by the time it was like 10 o'clock, there were a lot of university students just like partying it up, which is kind of weird because it's more of a chill place, so dancing in there, it's not really a bar or a club, like a dancing club, but they were like dancing. It was weird. So yeah, I just wanted to like quickly talk about that. So for the rest of the day today, I'm really just going to be working on comics, so really nothing I can show you. I might end this vlog with a speed paint of one of the comic pages, which you've probably seen on my other social media if you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I did like a really quick video of that, but I'm gonna end with a speed paint of that. I hope you enjoyed that segment of the vlog. I know this vlog is we're always stuck in this room not doing anything, so I thought it was gonna be a nice change of pace. Oh yeah, and I also went to the stairs to get more paper, and I restocked on my black Prismacolor pencils because they had a restock as well. And even the lady who was cashing me out, she's like, oh, good idea, restocking. I do that too with polychromos. And I was like, yeah, I just hope I'm not like taking it all. I took 5, but there were a bunch left, so I think by the time I got to it, it was already gone pretty much, so I decided to get a bunch. Alright, so this is that part. I just wanted to quickly talk about that, and I'm gonna continue working. I have one more thing to show you. So before we do the speed paint of this vlog, I wanted to show you the special stickers for the pre-orders. So I decided I was gonna go with the slime stickers. These are actually from the doodles. When I did the doodles, the apple pie slime and the chicken or the cat slime katsu curry, so I redrew them digitally. And so these are going to be they're going to be this size. They're pretty big. I think they're like 3x3 or 2.5 by 2.5 inch, and they're going to be printed on weatherproof matte. They're printed right now on clear matte paper, which is one of my favorite papers, but I have to reorder waterproof matte because I think it's so you can put it on stuff. But yeah, there's gonna be 2 of these stickers, and then the print, and then the sticker book. So did I say art book? If I keep saying art book, I meant sticker book. But yeah, I think they turned out really cute. So this is the apple pie one, and then the chicken katsu curry. I like both of them, but I think my favorite has been the apple pie slime because there's so many little slimes in there and a slice. So yeah, these are gonna be the exclusive stickers. advertisement of my sticker book pre-order, I got some traffic into my store, and 1 or 2 people ordered stuff from my store that is not the sticker book. So somebody ordered these like notebooks that I make. I call them